Okay, so let's get started. First of all, guys, anyone, any question, any doubt to ask from any session? Anyone, any question, any doubt to ask from guys, any session? Okay, we are from, yes, Sai Krishna.
Sir, while creating the profile, I got disturbed with the image and the text, sir.
You got, sorry?
The image not setting, sir, in a correct position.
So I have not told how to set an image body yet. We just putting in a center tag. Are you doing some any CSS for that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, buddy, that CSS is not yet covered. When we do the CSS, we'll talk about that, how to adjust the CSS, buddy.
You will explain total how to make the profile.
I'll not cover how to make a profile. I'll cover how to make other thing like a Zomato first page.
No, about our profile.
Nobody, that is your task.
Okay. Okay, understood.
So I'll teach some other thing in a CSS, but you can use that knowledge of CSS for your profile also.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions, guys? Anyone? Okay. So guys, last time, basically I've given, I think we discuss about your profile. Okay. First of all, raise hand, guys, who all are able to create this, because today I have to teach you GitHub, I remember. And with the help of GitHub, I have to upload that file. Tomorrow will be off. No. Tomorrow is not off. Bhai. Raise hand, guys, those who have created their profile already. Okay, only 5 people. What about other guys? Why you have not created that, guys? Other people, why you guys have not created that, guys? Guys, this is not good. See, I am telling you every single day, do not skip, guys, what I am talking about. If you start skipping from a day one, I know many of you think like, I already know HTML, I already know CSS, why should I do it? Nobody, it's important. You are going to make a profile website, which we require at the later stages. So point is like that is anyways required by everyone, guys. There's no exception. And I always say one thing, guys, you're paying the money for this course. This course is not coming free of cost to you. So guys, if you'll not put the effort, then how that money will be beneficial? Obviously, there's no benefit of spending our money if you're not ultimately doing a practice of the course, right? So guys, please make sure that you should always do the practice of this complete course, which is very, very, very important. Okay. Now, let's get started. So guys, I have asked everyone to create a GitHub account and follow this profile, which is again, many people have not done that. And guys, just to tell one thing, this is not the school or the college where I have to sit behind you and tell you, hey, do this. You have not done this, do this. You have not done this, do this. It's not like that, right? It's not a school or college. You are responsible people. You are professional people. So you should take care of these things. Correct? At the end of the day, when I'll submit your sheets, when I'll submit your performance in the class, what I'll submit? I cannot submit good because I cannot show anything that what you guys have done. So guys, now you have decided already to continue. First thing is that as you guys already decided to continue, as you already paid for this course, now it's super important for everyone to take it very seriously. Very seriously means very seriously, and try to get everything done, guys. Okay, whatever I'm asking you to do, please do that. I hope that makes sense to everyone. Cool. Now, guys, from today onwards, no such thing I am expecting from all of you. This is not an order, but this is some suggestion I'm giving you guys. Again, it's not a request. I'm requesting you. I'm not giving you order. Why should I request, right? It's your life at the end of the day. And I'm suggesting you that you should do this thing which I'm asking you to do. Okay. Now, the point here in terms of, guys, first of all, I am expecting that a lot of people have a GitHub account already created. Now, first of all, how to make your GitHub account should look something like this. something like this, how that is possible. Okay, let's have a look. So I'll make one folder file here, say GitHub. Today our topic is GitHub only, as I discussed last time also, because I'm telling you how to make a GitHub profile today, and then basically you have to submit that GitHub URL to me. It means a profile URL to me. Okay. Allow me like a 1 minute. Let me grab one URL for you guys. Okay, so now what you have to do, guys, you have to make your GitHub profile look like this. Now, what is GitHub? GitHub is a medium to share the code across the developer. Like somebody is sitting in Chennai, or somebody sitting in Delhi, or somebody sitting in Andhra, or somebody sitting in Madhya Pradesh, like that. Now we have to share the code among them. Obviously, guys, I cannot send you the mail. I cannot send you through the any Google Drive and so. What is the way that everybody follow? Guys, the way that everybody follow is basically GitHub. GitHub become the central way to share the code among the developers. Everybody follow same process. And that is GitHub. So point is like that, guys. Sorry, with the help of a GitHub only, we are going to share the code. And companies also, guys, 90% chance either using a GitHub, Bitbucket, or the, if your company is very small, obviously I cannot say anything. But any mid-level company, any startup, a good company is following the same process which I'm talking right now. Okay. So GitHub is an account basically where we use to share the code among the developers. Here we create the repositories. Repositories are just like a folder. You create a folder. The way we create the folder, guys, the same way we in the GitHub, we call it as a repository. How we create? You see the plus icon? You click on this plus icon and say new repository. This is like a folder, guys. Okay. Now give the name to your folder. Suppose now I want the profile to be look like this, right? Now, guys, everybody, those who have created their account, they must have their username. This is your username or profile name. Now your repository name means your folder name and your profile name should be same. As the profile name is Akash Developer, so my folder name should be Akash Developer first of all. Guys, I already have one folder by name of Akash Developer. I put one here, okay, because I already have, that's why. Else your username and the profile name should always match. Folder name and this name should always match. And you find one option called add readme file. Okay, you find an option called add readme file and click on create. When you click on create, guys, it's going to create one repository. In terms of repository, I call it as the folder. So basically, it is going to create one folder for you. Okay. Now, so when you will see all these folders, this folder got automatically created. Now, next thing, you have to start using this folder to ultimately, how are you going to do that? Guys, I have shared one URL with you. Okay, I'm going to give this URL through GitHub. You simply go and open this URL. Simply open this URL. You will find some code. Simply copy this code. Okay, simply copy this code. Now, come back. On this page, you will find this edit button. Click on this edit button and paste this content as it is. Click on the edit button and paste this content as it is. And then commit. Simply commit. And your profile ready. See? If you go back to the home, you will see, like as example, when you go back to your own main page, you will see a profile like this. But the only point is, this content is my content, and how you will modify to your content. You can modify that. How? Once you will start seeing like this, click on this edit. Here you will see all the content. First of all, search here Akash Developer. Wherever you find Akash Developer, that's my profile things. Just replace that. With Akash Developer, replace that with your profile name. The two places are there, wherever it is, just replace that. Wherever you find, replace Akash developer with your profile name. First thing. Second thing, guys, this is all about me. This is my YouTube channel. This is my, I'll say, in terms of my LinkedIn or my website or my things. So you have to add your things here and simply click on commit. Make a changes and commit. And when you commit, you will see your profile will be ready. So your profile will be ready, guys, with this. So this is the first thing that is required. And by this way, your profile will be ready. That's our first part of it. So create a new repository. Repository name should be same as your profile name. Click on add readme file and click on create. After that, go back to edit. In that edit, I have given one link. Open that link, copy all the content from there. And then after the copying a content, click on commit. It will start appearing. Then again, anytime you can edit and you can update your content in that page. So this is the first thing, guys, which you guys have to do to make your GitHub profile look. And I always say one thing to everyone, make sure your GitHub profile should look perfect. How? Make sure you have your own image here. Okay. Make sure you have your own image here. Make sure something about you, your location, your company. So you must have all these things like that. So in other word, I'll say you must have all these things like that. This is something, guys, you have to take care. Got it? Anyone, any question in creating their profile? Fine. Next, guys, how to make our profile website live. Okay. For that, one more tool required, that is Git Bash. This must be in a laptop. Now I'll do one thing, guys. I have to suppose make this particular page live. As example, I want to make this particular page live. Okay. For the best way of doing that is, guys, first complete it locally. Once locally completed, now I'll say my profile, any name. I'll make a new folder by just very separate folder. This will help me to manage easily. Okay. I'll say my profile. Now I'll put all the content of this particular profile in this. So the complete content, I'll paste it here. Okay. So that I can use it. I'm keeping a separate folder so I can teach you well. So guys, I'll keep all the content in one separate folder. Okay. First of all, go ahead and make a one repository. So I'll make a one new repo by some name. So I'll give, say, my profile. Any name you can give. Okay. Once you click, just click on create. This will create one repository for you. Okay. And you will get this commands, paste this commands somewhere. I'll say first time from new folder. First time from new folder, first git init, git add, git commit, git remote, and git push. This 5 for everyone, guys. Only this command will change because this is your repo URL. Rest everything remains same. Git init means initializing the git in that folder. Git add, temporary telling that what all file to add. Git commit, committing those files so that we can use it. Git remote add origin. We are telling that particularly that what is the location where I want to push the code. And finally, git push. So these are basically the 5 commands first time from new folder. And next every time from same folder. Next every time from same folder. Only 3 commands. Guys, although there are concept of branching also, pull request also, I'll talk about those things in upcoming classes. Obviously, in a one day, we're not going to do every single thing, not possible. Okay. So I'll talk about those things also. But right now, I'm talking about first step. That is how exactly you can ideally get this. Okay. Now, so the first part here, if I say, just 1 minute, hold on. So next time, only 3 commands: git add, git commit, some message, whatever message you want to give, and git push. So guys, first time 5 commands, next time only 3 commands. This is what exactly you have to go for. Okay. Now, so when you talk about this part, so let's start doing that. First of all, guys, you must have, as I mentioned, that separate folder there. And the very, very, very important thing. See, even normal pushing the code, then it's fine. Okay. When normal pushing the code, then it's fine. But once it comes particularly in terms of, I'll say, making the website live. Okay. If it's about making the website live, then in that particular case, guys, what you require is you need to have in terms of, I'll say, your first file name should be index. That is very important, guys. People do a lot of mistake because of this. The first file name should be index. Minus M means message. Okay, first file name should be index. Very important, small I. Okay. Now what I'll do is, guys, I'll start pushing the code. See, if you're using a Windows laptop, it's quite easy for you. How? Just right click and you find an option called git bash here. Okay. Right click on an option called git bash here. Now, as I'm using a Mac, so I have to go inside this folder. When do git bash here, by default, it'll come at same place only. So I'll say cd desktop and my profile. I'm in this folder. Okay. The very first command, git init, when I do git init, guys, automatically one dot git hidden folder, the hidden folder, guys, dot git is generated. If you messed up a lot, you want to try again, then delete this folder. Okay. Worst case scenario. So it'll be fresh again. Everything is removed. Then git add all the files. Git commit, I'll say my profile. Then git remote add origin. Guys, for me now, it's one extra thing is there because my laptop is connected to a multiple GitHub account. Allow me like a 1 minute. Let me just Let me just get this. Just 1 minute. You will just normally do it, and now we'll say git push minus u origin master. And guys, if you're using an office laptop, I don't recommend this thing because I'm not sure how secure your company is dealing with. From an office laptop, if you're pushing on a GitHub, what will be the consequences? I'm not sure. Okay, so just as a disclaimer, those who are using an office laptop, I do not recommend them, because if you're pushing something from a local into your personal Git, it can be a problem for you guys. Okay. Now guys, when the code get pushed first time, you make any change. So first time you do like this, you make us to get everything done and the code get pushed. Make sure first file is index. Now, if you make any change, suppose I'll make any name change, image change, color change, anything I'll make change, only 3 commands. Go same process, go in the same folder, git add, git commit, git push. Okay. Any question guys till this point? Then I'll tell you the last step, how to make it live. Ashish, go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. What is this commit hyphen m? That is,
Message,
and then push.
minus m means message.
Is it necessary that I have to put
Yes,
at
it's the
message
same
some?
command you have to follow.
Okay, message is mandatory, right? We have to put.
It's the same command, git commit minus m and that particular message. Same exact same command you have to use, else it will not work for you.
Okay.
The syntax you have to follow, that we should always add a message with every commit. How anybody know that what you have committed? That's why we always add a message.
Okay, and then this push hyphen u, then origin master. What it
Again, a
will-
syntax you're telling that is a branch called master. We have not yet talked about the branching. That's why we
Okay.
don't know what the master and the main means. For you, just master is a branch name. We're telling that in which branch we are pushing.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Then Mahesh. And guys, try not to repeat the same question again and again. Okay, and listen to the answer for one person. And if that answer is covered, then I think that we save a lot of time. Okay. Yes, Mahesh.
Yeah, Akash. You removed that folder .git, right? After that, there is no use of that one.
Sorry, which one? No, I'm not
Uh,
removed. I removed. I said that if you have to worst case scenario, you can remove it. I've not removed it, buddy. I cannot remove it. If I remove it, it will not work.
Okay. So it's a mandatory one.
Yes. It was by default created. When you git in it, it creates itself.
Okay, thank you.
Bhavya. Bhavya.
Yeah, hi Akash. Is the Git account needs to be? Yeah, am I audible, Akash?
Yes, you are. Please, your GitHub account needs to be.
Yes. Is our repo needs to be public or private? Like any
Public,
security issues?
Just make it public. It's fine. You're not having any secrets there. Make it public. It's fine.
Okay.
Raju. Raju.
Yeah, Akash. So how can we push that code in Office laptop?
You should not do that, buddy. Not at all.
Because then how can we test it in Office laptop?
Buddy, who are told that to use office laptop to learn your own personal learning?
No, because we have only that Office laptop only, right? So we don't have any personal laptops.
But then you cannot try. Only problem is that you can try, but I'm not sure about your security. Might be your office will sue you. They will say why you're pushing from laptop to your personal repository, buddy. I don't have any solution for
But
that.
we are not pushing any Office codes, right?
Buddy, I'm saying that's your own risk. I have no.
Sorry.
I'm just a disclaimer to you that if that happens, we are not responsible, right? We're just giving disclaimer.
I mean, do we need
Risk is yours.
do we need to set any like GitHub accounts before pushing that code?
Obviously, now I've created a GitHub account. Now I've asked you many time earlier only, but in the very first day I asked that 2 weeks back, I asked that to create a GitHub account, sign up on github.com. 2
Okay.
weeks back
Yeah,
only
I
I
have
gave.
created GitHub account. That's fine. I have
Correct.
created the GitHub account.
Okay, then what's your question? Sorry, I didn't get it.
I mean, how can we differentiate that our personal GitHub account while pushing that code?
But you cannot do that. That's what I'm talking about. When you push that code from the office laptop, security team will be get understanding that an alert will happen in the back end. That okay, some code get pushed to Git. It depends on the company, how big your company, how secure a company. It is possible, it might be not possible. Might will get you don't get any issue, might be you get out of the company. Both things are possible, Raju. So it's your own risk, buddy. Got it?
Okay. Okay, done.
Because obviously, nobody you're pushing something from office laptop to your personal GitHub account. So nobody can take the responsibility of that. That's a point, right? So this is your own risk. That's why you can try this thing from personal laptop only, buddy. Okay, fine. Now that code get pushed to the Git, because guys, I face this consequences in my company. I'm telling you that's why I have been through this thing in my company. I was working in one company, but that was a very big company. But my position is very high at that time, so I was little safe. But I know if one of my junior have done this thing, might be I fire them, right? So because company policies do not allow this thing, and that's a problem. So rest is obviously you have to take a decision. Obviously, you can learn everything. It's just about GitHub only that you cannot try. Rest everything you can learn on office laptop. It's fine. So the point here is like that. Basically, once this is done, now go to settings. Okay. Once it is done, go to setting. Now, when you go to the setting, here you will find an option called pages. I can write this step also, guys. Setting. In the setting, you have one thing called pages. Okay. This is pages. Now, in the pages, basically, it's a deploy from branch. Which branch? I want to deploy master. Branch name is master. And save. That's it. And save. Now, wait for some time and basically refresh. Once you refresh, guys, after a few minutes, like after 5-7 minutes, you will see one URL will be coming in front of you. Okay. Here, one URL will be generated. And when you hit that URL, your profile website will open. But the only one important thing, as I mentioned, that ultimately you must have the first file as index. And suppose in case the URL also not generate, you find one thing called current domain. Here, just write same thing, like any name you can type. I'll say my profile and save. When I say my profile and save, and then refresh after some time. See, you see. So if does not appear, then add here any whatever the name of the website you want to keep and save. And see, guys, this URL got generated. And see, this is live. You see, I can even go to second page. First will not work because first.html is not there right now. But see, it is working. Everything is working. If I give this URL to you, it will work for you also. And one other mistake which people do, I have normally seen in my past. For the image URL, people are giving like this way, C colon, ABC, C drive, D drive, like that. No. All the images should be in the same folder. Make sure you make a one image folder and keep all the images in the same folder. This is the mandatory thing, guys. That all the images should always kept in the same folder only, guys. Do not refer the C drive and D drive. It will work in your local machine, but when you make it live, it will not work. Once again, I'm repeating a mandatory steps. The first file name should be index. Index means I should be small. Second thing, all the images should be in your own folder, not in C drive or D drive. Next, Once you upload the code, click on setting. In the setting, click on pages. Here choose master and click and give the domain name and save. Once you save, after a few minutes, it start appearing there, and from there you can use. Now, if you make any changes, then just refresh. It'll take around 15-20 minutes to reflect the new change. Whatever changes you make, just again push and refresh. When you refresh, the new changes also start reflecting, guys. So this is how exactly you have to deal with it. This is how exactly, guys, you have to make your website live. And it is important. Now, basically, I'm going to share you one. Today, you'll make it live. Tomorrow, I'll share you one Google form. Okay. In that Google form, you have to enter your few details plus the live link of your website. And the last day of the submission is basically your Wednesday. And basic one. I'm not expecting a very high-fi website from you. I'm expecting a basic one. I just want to see that are you really working on it or not working on it? Are you able to make it live or not? So basic is fine. We don't want very fancy website. Any basic website with the basic details will be good for us. And I said, now what is it? What is mandatory thing? On the top, your name, your profile image, about you, skills, hobbies, map, social link. Only these things you have to do, and I have to make it live. And by tomorrow, I'll share on Google form link from where you have to make it live. Okay. Now, first thing I'll do is, although guys, we can push to the VS Code also. How that work as well, I'll talk about it. And going further, I have talked more about the basically GitHub also. It's just a starting right now. And to delete the repository, click on this setting, and here I have option to delete. I click on this delete, give the repository name, it will delete. And then from here, I can also delete my unnecessary is with me. I don't need it. And guys, this is how, I know even your code is also push. All the steps, all the repo link, all the things I have given to you. So you have to refer it and have to start developing it today itself. Now, guys, tomorrow our topic is a few, let me see on the HTML side. Did I cover the li and a p tag? No, okay. We'll cover a few more tags on the HTML. Okay. Tomorrow we'll try to wrap up all the tags of HTML that we have. And then on Wednesday, we'll start adding the CSS to our page. Okay. From Wednesday, we start adding the CSS to our page. Wednesday and Thursday we'll do some CSS. From Thursday or maximum Friday, we'll start making our first page of our Zomato that we require for React. We'll spend approximately 2 days on that, and then accordingly, we'll keep proceeding. Obviously, guys, we just started. It's a very long journey we have to follow. So do not rush, but do it properly. Fine. Obviously, sorry for delay today because I don't have a link to join the new session.